So today we're making these spicy Korean wings. They take only 30 minutes to make, super crispy, all done in the air fryer. So stay tuned and you'll see how I pull them together.
So here I've got a pound of chicken wings, and to that I'm going to add about a teaspoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of cornstarch. I'm going to mix that in and get it nicely coated, and I'll also add a pinch of salt and some black pepper as well. Now, this is going to go right into a hot air fryer for 25 minutes. If you want to go the extra crispy version, you can put this on a rack and let it dry out in your fridge overnight and then throw it in the air fryer. It'll even be crispier, but I found that this really is as good as it gets, and certainly a lot easier.
So here you can see these have been in for 15 minutes, starting to get brown. Just giving them a turn. And if you find that they start looking dry and still a bit powdery, then you can give them a spray of oil. But these ones are starting now to cook in their own juices, so it won't be necessary. So there's about 4.5 minutes left for the chicken wings, so I'm going to make the sauce. I'm using the same bowl that I used prior. I just washed it out, and now I've got it directly on the lowest flame that I've got, and I'm going to make it right in the bowl. So here I've got about 1.5 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and to that I'm going to add a good generous couple tablespoons of Gojuchang Korean sauce. This is a hot sauce. However, you can use any sauce you like. You could also use a Frank's Red Hot as well. A little bit more of that. I'm going to add a splash of soy sauce. And now we're just going to let this melt on the stove. And I'm also going to add a pinch of sugar to this as well, because it's nice when it's a bit sweet. And we will just now let this melt while the wings are finishing. Okay, so you can see the sauce is simmering here. I'm going to turn that off. Now I'm just going to coat the sides of the bowl for when I toss the wings. That'll make it a bit easier. So now you can see here the wings are done, nice and brown and crispy. So those are just going into the bowl. We're just going to give this a good toss. Oh, lost a wing. There you have it. That's nicely coated. I'm just going to put them on a plate to serve. So here it is. Got about 1 pound of chicken wings glazed in Korean hot sauce, and it is delicious. We'll just give it a crunch. You can hear the crunch here. These are great. Whole thing is made in half an hour, so I hope you give it a shot.